Hi, my name is Melissa, and welcome to my presentation of Mattingly Edge. Mattingly Edge was opened in 1950 as the Cerebral Palsy School of Louisville by the Sisters of Mercy. Then in 1975, they opened up the doors to their Highlands Opportunity Workshop. In 1988, the Mattingly Center for Continuing Education and Enrichment was opened after the sisters realized that the services they currently offered only met the needs of those with mild disabilities. So in 1993, the organization officially became an adult health center. Then in 2017, the decision was made to end the day program services, and instead they wanted to focus on those with disabilities within their home and their communities. So on November the 1st of 2017, the Mattingly Edge Agency was named. Their mission is to cultivate their partnerships that enable the people with disabilities to thrive at work, at home, and in their relationships by using the theory of social role valorization as the approach to helping people with IDD to establish valued social roles in their lives. Mattingly Edge strives to partner with citizens with disabilities along with their families and allies to develop, provide, and sustain individualized supports that help individuals enjoy the good things of life. The mission is based on the beliefs that people with disabilities have the right to the same responsibilities and privileges as those without disabilities. Mattingly Edge is a local agency to Louisville, Kentucky. They're located at 1930 Bishop Lane. They have this is their local office and their only office. She's Michelle Baisley is the family engagement coordinator. Most of their work is done outside of the office within the work environment, community, and home. Mattingly Edge provides individualized and customized supports to individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities to be able to live in their own homes and in their communities. Mattingly Edge also provides customized employment supports to adults where they work to find people jobs with customized approach. Through Life Launch, they also provide supports to 14 to 21-year-olds to begin to discover their own gifts and talents and learn skills that will help them to become employed as they transition from school to adulthood. However, they currently they currently do not provide any formal support to families, but they're often through the support they provide to people who have IDD. They also are supporting their families by helping their loved one and providing the referrals, advocacy, and the education that is needed. The work advantages that they have is being able to match their employment to their skills and interests as well as their hiring needs. It also allows them to have long term support for their clients, which leads them to long term retention and satisfaction. Having goals, which allows their clients to be able to create opportunities and can also challenge the misconceptions that may arise. Their home living. It increases the options for local and home futures. They enhance the autonomy, dominion, and privacy. It's greater long term stability for those with disabilities. It enhances their social status. Mattingly Edge helps people identify and locate the housing option that works best for them, whether it's owning or renting an apartment, condo, or a house. Mattingly Edge also provides around $8,000 to help with modifications to a home if needed for those with disabilities. Relationships. The goal for relationships is for those with disabilities to form strong relationships and friendships within their community. To socialize within the community without limits and by choice. Currently, the service area for Mattingly Edge is Louisville, Kentucky, and the Jefferson area, the Jefferson County and surrounding counties. At this time, they do not serve any other counties or other states. Students and families. Ages 18 and up. No one ever ages out of the program. So once you're in the program, you're in the program. Unless you decide you no longer want to be in the program. It is open to seniors in high school. They have a program that they use for seniors that are in high school that is called Life Launch. Family involvement. The families get clarity and commitment. It allows the family to be involved during the first year and allows them to set goals for their families. Disabilities that are served. It's based on vision and values. Mild to severe disabilities are served, such as intellectual disabilities, developmental disabilities, and physical disabilities. What is the cost for Mattingly Edge? It's free to those who have an IEP and 504 that are in high school. Medicaid, waivers, supports for community living and the Michelle P. waiver, private pay, and vocational rehabilitation. The referral process, there wasn't really a referral process, but this is what I found on their website. Partnering, discovering, visioning, planning, creating, and then implementing. And this is a table that just shows you in order that it goes. And it can take up to 6 months for someone to be able to start services. So those who are seniors in high school, it's best for them to be able to start right at the beginning of their year. That way, once they graduate, they'll be able to have their services started. What kind of questions should you ask the agency? A few questions are: what is your theory of practice and what does that mean for people that are receiving services from Mattingly Edge and Edge Employment? What sets you apart from other providers of waiver and OVR services? And how do we get started? This is again the contact information from Michelle Baisley. She's the family engagement coordinator that you can contact if anyone is interested about receiving services from Mattingly Edge. I've also provided her email and her phone number. Mattingly collaborates with schools through their program called Life Launch. However, it's been very difficult for them, and they'd love to be able to create more partnerships with schools. However, not to replace the work of what schools are doing, but to be able to supplement it for students transitioning from high school to the community. This is the end of my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed the Mattingly Edge. Thank you.